Siemano, siemano, tu Kris. Kontynuujemy wspaniałą zabawę w
So where'd you go
Juarez,
after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
I kolejny zapowiadający się ciekawie epizod Kula dla starego. Bardzo podobają mi się te ujęcia w trakcie tego przewijania. Zachęcają do dalszej gry. No i kontynuujemy.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Where's he going?
Ups. Słuchajcie, jakieś
I
strzały.
came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Dobrze.
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
Czyżby dynamit?
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
Kurde, pomyłka. Piękny Slawo.
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads,
Wyglądają mi bardziej na
making use of the high
Indianów,
ground
ale
and
nie
whatever
znam
else
się.
they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Ładuj,
Were you
kolego.
attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
No właśnie.
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Podoba mi się ta możliwość zmiany nagle historii jakby całkiem, mówiąc z tego co opowiada ten koleś, a z tego co było naprawdę. No. Ładuj kolego. Coś na dłuższy dystans. Tak to trzeba było przejść od samego początku.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations.
Tak, to mi się podoba dużo bardziej.
But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Właśnie.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Dobra, może się przydać ten nowy poziom. Już go na coś wydamy. Co tu mamy na długie dystanse? Tak, tutaj. To się przydaje. A jednak zabierzemy to. Dobrze. No oczywiście. Skoro już się umyć. No, nie widzę, żeby ten czas minimalnie zwolnił, ale może. Dostał.
Finally, they managed to corner me.
0 punktów.
Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Skąd?
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Dobra, dobra.
Stand and fight, you coward!
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me.
Bo goni mnie sam diabeł
Bullets
w
were
postaci
whizzing
tych.
by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I
Touch
just
them.
kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this?
Super jest. Czuję się ten bieg. Kule
I just
świszczące za
kept
głową.
running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
Strzelba. Pięknie. Jeden strzał, ale cóż, przeżyjemy. Amunicja. Jeszcze ktoś? Tutaj. Ammo, proszę. Dobrze, już zabrałem.
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence.
Sorki.
It
Już
was
jest.
time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter.
Pięknie.
Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Zdążę wystrzelić. Ale cóż. Ładuj, pięknie. Nawet nie zdarzył się zamachnąć.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Stuknięty. Ale broń ma fajne. Stary glonton. Z tego bym sobie postrzelał.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest.
Czyli tutaj po cichutku.
But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Będziemy
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Sprintem chyba trzeba jednak. I się schować, dobra. Wylecę się w kastrze. To go ma. Próba, ale nie udana. Można przebiec dalej, tam. Dobra. Idziemy. Dobra, jest ta broń bardzo strzela. Marnuję ammo. Dobra. Teraz tam. Nie wiem, czy to dobry wybór. Czy idę w dobrą stronę. Teraz już trzeba zaryzykować. Dobra, bierzemy tutaj kół. Kurde, oberwałem. Muszę bardziej zrobić, przeskanować teren, gdzie mi się to opłaca iść. Tam, pod górę jednak. Dobra, biegiem. Trzeba po prostu poczekać, aż wróci nam zdrowie. I wtedy... Ale nas strzela nas. Dobra, teraz tam trochę dalej. Biegnij, biegnij. Jezus, szalona ta broń faktycznie. Gdzie teraz? Tam? Czyżby już? Dobra. Pięknie. Zobaczmy, czy mamy do niego jakikolwiek dostęp. Nie, kosi kaktusy. Biegusiem. Padnij, padnij, padnij. Jezus. Czy on przypadkiem ma przeładowanie? Tak, ma. Skąd on tam nawala? Dalej go nie widzę. Kurczę, kurczę. Nie wiem skąd on strzela i dlatego tak słodko mi idzie. Przydałoby się połączenie dwóch obrzędów.
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Tylko jak? Łatwo powiedzieć. Czekam aż wystrzela wszystko co ma. Bo odkryłem, że jest moment przeładowania, w którym można przechodzić. Teraz. No, wtedy
Let me
mówiłem.
tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life. Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James's brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could talk about that one later. Now, where was I? Right. I had old man Clanton in my sights.
Kurde, kosi kaktusy po prostu. Magazynek poszedł. Nic. Nie mam zielonego pojęcia, gdzie koleś się chowa. Tam przejdę. Dobrze. Oby. Tam jest, dobrze. Ładuj, 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 dobrze. Jeszcze dalej trzeba zajść, a ja nie wiem gdzie. Tam jest dobre miejsce. Tam biegniemy za tego kamienia.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Serio. O, dynamit. Reload. A więc tak, stary Clanton. Ładuj, ładuj. Nie wyszło. Kurczę. Żeby nie od początku, proszę. Gdzie to jest? Granat. Wybuch. A, czyli już jesteśmy przynajmniej w jakimś konkretnym momencie. Biorę szybko strzelnego. Dobrze. Główka? Nie? Strasznie ciężko. Zbroja krzyżowa. No, mogłem faktycznie to odblokować. Chociaż skoro punkty doświadczenia lecą, to na razie dobrze. Dobrze. Coś laguje? Fraps nie ma miejsca. Dobra, lekko się udaje. Powoli i wytrwale. Pięknie.
Apparently
2000.
one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Sukces. Pięknie. Kolejny, wspaniały, emocjonujący, jeden, jak na razie najtrudniejszy, ale też najbardziej szalony odcinek. Call of Juarez, Gunslinger. Dzięki za uwagę. Kris, subseria Noobs Masters, Call of Juarez, Gunslingers. Nara.